to the Dreyfus Avenue Talk Show. I am your host, Connor Erickson, and we have a very special guest today, Davis Landon Schomeyer.
Thank you guys. Welcome to the Dreyfus Late Night Talk Show. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. So, Mr. Davis, why did you decide to go to Chaparral when there are some, people say, better schools out there?
Chaparral was my first choice. I went to Cocopah Middle School as my middle school. I went to Cochise as my elementary school. I made a lot of really good friends at all these schools. And they're all going to Chaparral, and I decided, hey, all my friends are going there. It's already a pretty good school in the first place, and I already know people there. So that's why I decided to go to Chaparral High School.
Who was your favorite teacher freshman year?
My freshman year teacher I loved was Mr. G. He taught Algebra 1. He was awesome, huge Cubs fan, and whenever my friend and I had a math argument, he would stop the whole class and stop and watch us argue. Also, if you not get a question, he would stop the whole class and go over that one question until you got it.
Okay, now sophomore year, 10th grade. What was the hardest for you to do sophomore year?
The hardest thing for me to do was geometry. I'm not very good at math, but the teacher wasn't that good either. If you know him, he was Jonathan Lofgren. It was very hard because I also had some family in the hospital at that time, and I couldn't really focus that much. The only thing that kept me sane through that was band.
What was the most important thing that you learned sophomore year?
Sophomore year, I slacked off. I didn't turn my homework. I didn't study for tests. You always want to study for tests, and you always want to do your homework. There's never a good time to just slack off. And I trekked through senior year.
So who was sophomore year the favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher sophomore year, I would have to say Mr. Langwell. He taught biology. You know he loved what he was teaching, and he was very adamant about that. And also, if you need help, you come in during 5th hour lunch and do everything, and he'll help you with it.
Now, junior year, 11th grade. What was a very difficult thing for you to do junior year?
Junior year, I took some hard classes. The hardest class I took was zoology botany. I loved the class, and it was a great class. I got pretty decent grades in that. And the teacher that taught that was Mrs. McCall. She was the best. She taught, she made jokes, and she made the lessons very interesting. She made you want to learn the subject and pursue it even more. So I love that class. Also, there's not a lot of kids in it. There's 14 kids. So you got one-on-one help, which I thought was fantastic.
In junior year, what was like the hardest thing for you to do? It could be teachers, friends, anything. What was the hardest thing for you to do junior year?
I think the hardest thing for me for junior year was having changes done in my family. You know, my sister Flynn was going into freshman year of high school. You know, my other sister had some bad times, and my dad was moving back in with me. So we had a lot of moving going on in my house. We had a lot of actual fixing in the house, so we had a lot of stuff going on. And my dog was really sick, so we had to do a lot of stuff around that time, and I had to keep focusing so I could pass junior year of high school.
Alright, and now this year, senior year. What was the easiest thing for you to do so far senior year? It's not done yet, but what's the easiest, like class-wise, so far for you that's not band?
The thing about senior year is that you can pick any classes you want. Because you've already done Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, Orbit, or Fundamentals of Math, if you do that now. The thing that I love about senior year is that English has actually been the easiest thing for me. I'm always very good in English. I'm not really good at writing essays, but I always loved writing stories. So because of the short stories we've done in Eisenberg's class, commas and dialogue, and now this, it's been a lot of fun. And I love English. So English has been the easiest part for me.
Last question, what are you looking forward to the rest of senior year? What's your biggest thing you're excited for?
The rest of the senior year is going to be really excited. Of course I'm looking forward to graduation. Everyone is. Going to get out of this place. I get that. But I'm excited to keep the friends I have. And I'm really excited to go on new adventures with all these amazing people. And I want to thank the people that have helped me through this journey. My mom, my dad, family and friends, and of course, all the wonderful teachers I've had this year. Thank you to all the wonderful teachers I've had this year, especially Mrs. Moreau. Thank you for listening to Late Night Talk Show.
Alright folks, that is it. Let's give a very big thank you to David Schoenmeyer for joining the Dreyfus Avenue Talk Show. Hope to see you next time.